resets it.
Crazy to see that. 11 kills for Bella Bell. 10 for Madison Shear. Another 10 for Belle Zimmerman. That shows how well Auburn spreads their offense, spreads their love, and those hitting percentages, especially for Bella Bell and Zimmerman. 417 for Bell, 333 for Zimmerman. They're just so efficient when they go up and swing. That number for Madison Shear looks a little lower, 167, but you have to keep in mind, she has received the most sets on her team. She's had 36 total attempts. It seems like anytime Auburn doesn't know where to go with the ball, they look to Shear.
And that's common, too, for her. Brent Crouch said she's our workhorse. We send the ball to her.
Welcome back to the Foster Auditorium. We're about to start set number 4. Let's see if we can make a cool comeback.
From Foster Auditorium, Callie Kiefer serving for Bama, and it's a free ball sent over to the Tide. Kiefer to Campbell in the middle, point Alabama to begin the 4th.
All right, in this set, we got to tie the score up and head to the 5th and final set.
So they can't have that productive offense, and a swing from Chase Campbell. That was beautiful for the Tide.
Her production has really picked up over the last couple sets. She was really quiet in the first. Back set, here's Bell using the hands for her 12th kill of the night.
Great swing by Bella Bell, doing exactly what she does.
Who can win this game, Alabama or Auburn? So I'll be rooting for Alabama.
Kentucky transfer where she spent 4 years, won a national championship with the Wildcats. Now in her 2nd year with Auburn, her 6th year of college volleyball in total. Here's Campbell, tried to push it over with the left, had to adjust in the air, didn't put enough on it.
You can see right now Campbell and Kiefer having a conversation of exactly where Campbell wants that set. It was a little behind her, it seemed. That's a conversation as a coach. You want your setters and hitters always communicating about where they want the ball exactly.
Dunaway lobs it over, finds the floor.
I think that was such a smart decision by Dunaway. She's had some powerful swings so far this match. And more importantly, that was the half a rotation. DaCosta was not on the court to run that ball down. You can see McCurdy tried to get there. She had to go to the back row to serve.
Shear with the windup. Great play in the back row to keep it up. DaCosta's there. Back row Dreves. Bertucci lunges after it. Thompson far pin into the block. Kept up though. Shear right to Agee. Dunaway chases down and Bertucci a free ball. Dunn at back set Bell. Dunn to Bell again. This time she terminates down the line. What a powerful swing from Bell.
It's mid-October. You can't ask for better SEC volleyball. So much great defense out of both sides of the net. And what I love is both teams just kept swinging. Bella Bell, the one, though, that found open court. That was a beautiful down-the-line shot.
Her 13th kill tonight. That's one off of her season-high 14. DaCosta with the dig, sends it over on the overpass. Shear tools the block. Point Auburn.
Auburn in these rallies just willing themselves to win. That was a great tool off the block by Shear in the middle of a bit of an out-of-system confusing point on the Tigers' side.
Kiefer to Campbell. Popped it off the block. Edson tight to the net. Shear with a nice adjustment. Shear's got back-to-back.
Right now, it really looks like Auburn's offense is getting to swing wherever they want to. And gosh, are they doing it so well, finding open court. Shear down the line, just like Bella Bell had a moment ago. Alabama's block has got to make an adjustment.
Again, so many weapons that they are very unpredictable offensively. Campbell has the response for Alabama.
Campbell keeping her team in this set and in this match. Will go back to the service line. Not typically a server for the Tide, but she's doing it tonight.
Almost had an ace, too, on her first serve of the night.
That's right. She usually takes all the time she's given before having to serve after the referee blows the whistle, mentally prepares.
This is Thompson, just a free ball over. Auburn's in system. Zimmerman rolls it off the block.
I mean, again and again, Zimmerman or Shear are just bullying their way through the Alabama block. They've got to get up quicker to the net. This Auburn speed of offense is working so to their advantage. Great swing by Zimmerman.
Back set all the way across the court. Edson a back set herself to Zimmerman, who's poked back to her. Towns out of the middle, point Alabama.
Great job by setter Callie Kiefer finding Jordan Towns, who's done a great job tonight of being smart with the sets she is given. That's her 8th kill tonight on 15 attempts. She's hitting 400. That's a beautiful number out of the middle blocker.
Her productivity has really taken off in SEC play. Had 9 kills against Arkansas Sunday. Her season high came last week against Georgia when she had 10, and she is right on the cusp of that number again tonight. Key shot to Towns again, but this one sails a bit too long.
We talked about setter-hitter connection a little bit tonight. Keyshot has struggled to find a solid connection with her middles. That time it was with Towns. Although throughout the season, we've had several conversations with Coach Reed about the Keyshot to Campbell connection.
Towns off the slide. Edson can't pick it up.
I love the decision by Keyshot to go back to Towns, give her another opportunity to swing after the miss hit just a second ago. That was a beautiful slide approach by Towns, waiting on the ball, waiting, and then chasing it down and swinging cross court.
Thompson with a great serve has Auburn out of system. Cross court to Agee. DaCosta chasing it down, almost got there, but Alabama's within a point.
Both this set and the last set, Alabama has climbed their way back after Auburn's gotten in the lead. Something that we didn't talk about when we talked about their last matchup, but there were 19 tie scores throughout the match. 17 of those happened, I believe, during the third set that was back and forth, went to extended points last matchup.
Zimmerman blows it right by Thompson.
That ball came so fast off of Zimmerman's hand. Beautiful swing. It's hard to even describe how quick you have to put your platform together as a back row defender and try to get it in the exact spot the hitter hit it to when they hit the ball that hard and it's not slowed down at all by the block.
This is Peyton Dunn, the setter, transfer from Oklahoma. Back set, Towns, too strong. Point Auburn.
It's a couple errors for Alabama, giving Auburn the lead again. They've got to limit those unforced errors, and more specifically, they have to increase that side-out percentage, meaning how quickly can they get the serve back? Right now, they're not that efficient.
Get the side out here on the dump from the setter, Kayla Keyshot, who is 3 assists away from 3,000 in her career.
I think that was another really smart decision by Keyshot to go for the dump after her hitters had struggled a couple points. Beautiful dump. Those are so tough to defend.
She's been successful with a couple of them tonight. Campbell upped by Dunn. DaCosta chases it down. Oh, what an effort from Lanham, and a free ball back over to Alabama. Campbell this time terminates as she buries it on the line.
That was a huge swing from Campbell after her swing before had been dug, but she did not give up. Look at this effort by Lamb to keep the ball alive for Auburn. Great rally, and Campbell finds the sideline for the Tide.
DaCosta. Free ball back over. Alabama in system. Campbell from the middle drops it into the front corner.
Beautiful
And we just caught up.
by Campbell. There were 3 blockers up in front of her, which means there's no off blocker or a blocker taking off the net to play defense. Great tip. Such a smart high volleyball EQ play. IQ, excuse me.
Great serve has Auburn out of system. Keyshock sets. Campbell dug up by DaCosta. Agee is denied. McCurdy up front.
McCurdy again with the incredible defense. Big, important momentum block right there. Blocks can be such a huge momentum point as well. We've talked about that because it can be a little bit demoralizing for the other team when they think they're getting a great swing. Great job by McCurdy.
Campbell spins it off the block, and that is assist number 3,000 for Keyshock.
Alabama getting back into this set is really the Campbell story. Look at that, another kill for Campbell. She's got 13 tonight, 25 total attempts. That is a huge number for a middle and speaks to how disciplined she is, how quick she is, and how much effort she puts into being available to her setters in transition.
Over passes dropped home by Shear.
A little bit of an awkward point. Bertucci saw the off-speed shot and got there, but accidentally sent it across the net. Auburn has been keeping the lead.
Chelsea McCurdy serving for Auburn, up a point. Agee on the far pin, down the line, and she buries it in the corner.
Smart swing by Agee, who just had gotten that big block from McCurdy. She went down the line, found the open hole. That's something Auburn's done a great job of, is going for the off-speed shots where Alabama's defenders or not. Alabama needs to do that in return, like Agee just did.
Bell right into the block, and it is in play in the corner.
Huge point for Alabama, getting the lead, I believe, for the first time this set. Great block. Alabama's in a strong rotation right now with Paris Thompson, Chase Campbell up in the front row.
Done with a back set to Bell. She snaps it between the block.
Gosh, if you watch that, there was a huge hole between Thompson's right hand and Campbell's left hand. You want those hands as close together as possible as a defensive team, but Bell saw that hole and put the ball through it hard.
Bell checks out after her season-high matched 14 kills. Scrambling as Auburn's defense can't return it. Alabama's back in front by 1.
Campbell's going to the back row for her service rotation, which means Towns checks back in. She's also done a great job, got 9 kills tonight, hitting 278. I think right now that's got to be Alabama's plan. Keep passing well, keep finding the middles.
Zimmerman with the adjustment in air to loft it over. Kaylee Palmer. Palmer gets a second swing and she spins it off the block.
Great swing by Kaylee Palmer, really being patient, letting that ball come down off that high out of system set. You know, she was hurt a lot at the beginning of the season. And Coach Reed told us about how excited she was to get back on the court, to be back a part of her team after missing a good portion of the season to injury in the beginning.
Zimmerman strikes across court, but out of play. Alabama on a roll right now. The Tide trying to force a fifth set at home against top 25 Auburn in front of a great crowd.
And we'll be right back.